Welcome to this channel. Today we are going to discuss about United Nations organization. So there are different United Nations organization. Today we discuss about all of them. Let's start the video. UN organs. Sixth organs of UNO, the Trustship Council. The main organs of the UNO are the General Assembly in New York, the Security Council, New York. Next page about UN organs is the Economic and Social Council, New York, International Court of Justice, ICJ, Hague, the Secretariat in New York. United Nations Trustship Council is inactive as of 1994. Next, the General Assembly, first UN organization, only body of UN in which every member of the organization is represented and allowed to vote. General Assembly. The rule of General Assembly: discuss issue and to make recommendation. Next, the majority required for implementing a decision in UN General Assembly, 2/3. The organ of UN as World Parliament, General Assembly. The UN General Assembly is presented over Secretary General. Next, first President of UN General Assembly, Paul Henry Spaak. The term of President and Vice President of UN General Assembly, 1 year. Number of major committees of UN General Assembly, 5. Present Deputy Secretary of UN General Assembly is in Armenia. It means Nigeria. Next, the Security Council is another important organization of UN. The main objective of UN Security Council, world peace. Number of member countries in UN Security Council, 15. Number of permanent members in UN Security Council are 5. Next important points about United Nations organization. Number of temporary members in UN Security Council, 10. The term of temporary members in UN Security Council, 2. Permanent member in UN Security Council are otherwise known as P.5 countries. Next page about the UN organization is permanent members are China, France, Russia, Britain, USA. The power of 5 permanent members of UN Security Council to prevent the adoption of any substantive resolution. Answer: veto power. Next, UN organs, the Economic and Social Council. Number of member countries in the Economic and Social Council, 54. The term of member of Economic and Social Council, 3 years. Members retire each year. Next, important points about economic and the main objective. Main objective of Economic and Social Council to implement the economic and social values. The operation of World Health Organization, WHO, and UNESCO were controlled by Economic and Social Council. Working under Economic and Social Council are 12 commissions. Next, important organization of UNO, International Court of Justice. The only organization of UNO which has the headquarters of outside New York is ICJ, headquarters of ICJ in Hague, Netherlands. The International Court of Justice is composed of 15 judges. Next, important about International Court of Justice. The term of judges in the International Courts of Justice, 9 years. The clients of International Court of Justice, member countries. Working language of International Court of Justice, English and French. Next important points about World Justice. Indian who become the judges of ICJ are B.N.A. Rao, Justice Narendra Singh, Justice R.S. Pithau, Dilwar Bahandri. First Indian to become the judge of ICJ, B.N. Rao. ICJ was established in 1945. Next important. First Indian to become president of ICJ, Justice Narendra Singh. The Indian judge who was nominated to ICJ in 2012, Dilwar Bahandri. Next important points about Secretariat. The main objective of UN Secretariat to carry on the UN daily rules. The administrative center of UN Secretariat. Yes. Next important points about UNO principles of Secretariat. The principal head of the Secretariat, Secretary General, first civil servant in the world, Secretary General, the person known as the arbitrator of the world, Secretary General. The official term of Secretary General 5 years. First Deputy Secretary General, Louis Franchetti. Next important point about Secretary General. First European Triglav, first Asian Yotant, first Asian Dr. Boutros Ghali, died in Hornes. Dag Hammarskjöld, present first Triglav, get Nobel Prize. Dag Hammarskjöld, 1961. Kofi Annan, 2001. Present initiators. Special agencies of UN, International Labour Organization, ILO. Headquarters is in Geneva. ILO was formed in 1919. Number of member countries in ILO are 187. Next, the motto of ILO: if you desire peace, cultivate justice. First special agency of UNO, ILO. ILO became the special agencies of UNO in 1949. ILO get Nobel Peace Prize in 1969. Next, important points about Food and Agriculture Organization. Headquarters is in Rome. FAO was formed on October 16, 1945. Number of member countries 194. Motto: let there be bread. Next important points about UN agencies. First agencies of UN formed after Second World War. FAO. World Food Day is observed on October 16. The UN member country which is not a member of FAO is Liechtenstein. Next important points about the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, UNESCO, formed on November 16, 1945. Headquarters is in Paris. Number of member countries are 195 members of in the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization. Next, motto: we must construct the defense of peace in the minds of women and men. Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization of UNO, UNESCO. The international organization which prepares World Heritage List is UNESCO. Next important point about UNESCO is the Kalinga Prize is given by UNESCO. Kalinga Prize was instituted in 1952. The Indian Chief Minister who took initiative to start Kalinga Prize, Bajwa Pathan. First award of Kalinga Prize, Louis D. Burgelli. Next important about Kalinga Prize. First Indian to receive Kalinga Prize, Yagandan Singh. The Bosphore reserves, which became the part of UNESCO Heritage List in 2016. Gastamalia Temple in Kerala, which won the UNESCO Excellence Award in 2015. Pidikima Temple. Next important points about major countries, centers in India. Major centers in India, which are included in the World Heritage of the UNESCO in 2016. Kangra National Park, Sikkim, Capital Complex, Chandragada, Nalinda, Mahawar, Bihar. Next important point about WHO. These are very important points. World Health Day, April 7, Formation Day of WHO. The publication of WHO World Health Report. Indian women who was the president of WHO, Rajkumari Amrit Kaur. First women director general of WHO, Gairu Haralam Pendergalat. Next, important point about International Atomic Energy Agency. Yes, headquarters is in Vienna. IAEA was formed on July 29, 1957. Number of members countries 168. Motto: Atom for Peace. Next important point about nuclear. To implement the use of nuclear weapon for peace settlement is the main objective of IAEA. IAEA get the Nobel Peace Prize for 2005. First president of IAEA, W. Sterling Coley. Now we discuss about the member of IAEA. 186th member of country of IAEA, Turkmenistan. The Safeguard Office of IAEA at Tokyo, Japan and Toronto, Canada. Next, important point about the United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund, UNICEF. Headquarters New York. UNICEF was formed on December 11, 1946. Number of member countries 193. Next page about UNICEF, United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund. UNICEF got Nobel Prize for Peace in 1965. The Global Goodwill Ambassador of UNICEF in 2016, Rankia Chopra. The Goodwill Ambassador of UNICEF in 2007, Shah Rukh Khan is a Muslim character in India. Next important point about UN Nation High Commission for Refugees. Headquartered in Geneva, UNHCR was formed on December 14, 1915. Number of member countries in UNHCR 120. To protect and support refugees is the main objective of UNHCR. Next important point about United Nations Organization and UNHCR refugees. UNHCR observes World Refugees Day on June 20. UNHCR declared World Refugees Years during 1959 to 1960. UNHCR get Nobel Prize for Peace in 1945 and 1981. Thanks for watching. This is the end of my video. If you like such type of information, then please like, share and subscribe this channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.